streets that work, lamps, that, everything's run very, very nicely.
It's beautiful.
It's attractive
So
place.
you were part of it becoming a city.
So I actually, if I didn't have the job I had, which required very often for me to be out at rehearsals or nightclubs, whatever, I would have run. I think I would have won because it was I and 2 or 3 guys were the most active and well known here as people who were advocating for cityhood. I think if I ran in that first election, I probably would have at least been voted as a city council member, or maybe even mayor.
Yeah.
It was too much work. There's no way I could be good at my job and also, be active in the city.
Right.
So I passed on that. But I did get an award along with 4 other people for being pertinent activists in turning this area into a city. So we lived here, and I was original member of the committee, Cityhood Committee, that incorporated Calabasas.
Dog named Luke.
That came from Luke Duke. There was this TV series, the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, yeah.
And my son loved the show, and Luke
Yeah.
was one of the 2 guys, and named the dog after him.
That's funny. That's the TV show they changed the actors right in the middle.
Yeah.
Bo and Luke Duke.
Bo and Luke is Bo the other one, and maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But Luke came off. We went to the shopping center one day to shop at the market, and there was this guy parked in the middle of it with a truck, and a bunch of people around. We went to see what was happening, and there was this guy with a litter of 8, 9 little puppies. And we hadn't been thinking about a dog. My wife had a dog. I never did. My son, certainly. So we took one. They were giving it away. They were giving away the litter. We had a neighbor who took 2.
Huh. So the brothers and sisters stayed close to each other?
Yeah, they. Ours, I guess. What's the word they use? Is something of the litter.
The runt?
Yeah, he was the runt of the litter. So the 2 that they got were always beating him up. But it was fun. It was a great dog.
Yeah.
Great dog. My wife, like I said, there are things that that's special. I never thought this would be when the dog died. We have a pet cemetery. You may have noticed when you came out here, right on the other side of the freeway.
Oh, okay.
When you get off it, there's a pet cemetery.
Yeah.
So the dog is buried in the pet cemetery.
Huh.
Which is 3 minutes from here.
Yeah.
And my wife visits the dog frequently to this day.
How old was he when he died?
8, 9. It was that kind of breed that
that's
didn't
young.
last that long.
Yeah.
So she still goes to see him.
Huh.
I wanted to give me the same kind of treatment.
Hopefully. We attend a temple in this area we have for 40 years. It's called Temple Aliyah, Aliyah. And the last item here on this page. Do you attend weekly? Is that weekly services?
We don't attend the weekly now,
okay.
But we're reasonably active, and we're there for the high holidays.
It was in 1977 that I left William Morris. Opened my management office in Beverly Hills, around the corner, as I said, from where the William Morris office is located. My wife initially, when I opened the office, was my receptionist secretary. And then, then I went legitimate and had 2 secretaries before I closed shop. One is a gal, major agent. Another is a young man. I don't think much has to be said. One is named Babette, the other Murray.
But one went off to become an agent?
Well, they're both agents.
Okay.
One is a music agent. His area of expertise was musical artists and musicians. She is representing some important journalists and broadcasters.
And then how long did your agency run for?
Started 77, somewhere in the, I got to look it up also, somewhere in the mid to late 80s.
Uh-huh.
More closer to the 90s, probably about 88.
Yeah.
Like that. And,
oh, and here's a client list on the next page.
what's there?
We got clients and some achievements.
Yeah.
Leonard Nimoy, Spock.
He just died about 9 months ago.
Yeah. He's also into photography too, right?
Yeah, it was an avocation
Yeah.
Dr. Spock. I have a bunch of ears in the house somewhere.
Do you?
There are these plastic ears that I used to wear.
Yeah.
Fresh set each show, so
That's cool.
should have worn them, but you would have liked it. And there, Jack Albertson. The spaces are for the shows that he won the specific award. I wasn't sure. I'll look that up.
Okay. Yeah, we can figure that out.
The show that was going to be was called Grandpa Goes to Washington. I represented a fellow by the name of John Masterson, and he was he created, amongst other game shows, something called People's Court, which is still on now.
It's huge, yeah. Judge Wapner. Yep.
Judge Wapner, right. Judge Wapner one time became, they had a poll, anyway, it turned out that Judge Wapner was more popular, with one exception, than all the members of the U.S. Supreme Court. The one exception, I don't remember who that was.
Yeah. That's the beginning of reality television, right? That's essentially reality television.
Well, game shows, reality, yeah, I guess so. There's a broad-based thing. Documentaries are reality.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're quite different than game shows.
Yeah.
But, in the broad definition, I guess. So it's the longest running game show, People's Court. 24 years now, I think when I wrote that. Anyway, it's around 24, 25 years.
I like the new host. I like her. I can't remember her name. She's very funny.
I don't watch it that much, but yeah.
Yeah, when she's on, and if I just see that she's on, I'll watch her for a while because I love how she yells at people.